Hey guys, this is Kevin from JazTime.com, and today we're going to be reviewing something a little special. This is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak in the blue dial. The reference number for this watch is 15400 ST.00.1220ST.03. And of course, we'll always have the link to the watch in the description below. So, what I have for you, completely brand new, fully stickered, Royal Oak. And there we are. Absolutely beautiful. This watch has not been touched until now. Rather, it hasn't been touched besides the authorized dealer's hand until now. Okay. Absolutely beautiful watch. Alright. So as you can see, there's still a wrap on the front facing of the dial, stickers on the back, on the bracelet. Specifically, before I begin the review of this watch, I am going to be taking off the sticker on the bracelet. You can see this long green sticker that travels throughout the whole bracelet. Now, this has no bearing on the condition of the watch, whether the sticker is on there or not. It is still going to be considered a brand new watch. Okay, so the reason why I'm taking the sticker off is because I do want to show you guys the gorgeous bracelet and the butterfly deployment that AP has handcrafted and made. Absolutely beautiful. But for me to do that, I do need to take the sticker off. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay. Actually, there we are. Look at that bracelet. Beautiful AP logo on that on the clasp there. Okay. And there we are. Look at that gorgeous bracelet. Once again, do have to remind you, this has no bearing on the condition of the watch. It's not considered a used watch now. It's still a very brand new watch. Alright, so the general breakdown of how this review is going to go, I'm going to be telling you about the price, the dial, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, clasp, and we'll talk about the movement towards the end of the video. Okay, so this watch is a boutique only piece, meaning that only Audemars Piguet boutiques will have this watch, and if they do have it in stock, you're looking at a retail price as of April 2018, the retail pricing of $17,800. But do be warned, this watch is very high in demand as it is a special limited piece. So there might be a higher cost than that trying to obtain this watch, or you might have to be put on a very, very long wait list. But of course, here at JazTime.com, we can still get you this watch. Our most up-to-date pricing is on our website. Once again, JazTime.com. Take a look if you're interested in this watch. But for now, let's go ahead and jump right in and review this watch. So, what I have here in my hand, very beautiful Royal Oak, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. The dial style is a blue dial, as you can see, very beautiful reflections of the tapestry pattern on the background. As you can see, as I kind of tilt it towards different direction of light, you can see it kind of glistening as it moves through. The Royal Oak hands and the hour markers are just simple index hour markers and hands that are luminous. The luminosity helps with visibility in the dark, as well as during the day. You still have those hour markers stand out very nicely against that blue dial to have very nice visibility during the day as well. One thing I want to mention is that at the 12 o'clock position, we have two index hour markers, and that's more of a landmark. So at a quick glance, you'll be able to tell exactly what time it is from that 12 o'clock position. And the same thing at night when the luminosity shows, that glow in the dark shows, you can be able to discern that as well at night. Specifically for the patterning in the back, as you can see, is made up of smaller squares that form that sort of background and gives it more depth to the watch. That patterning, as I mentioned, is a tapestry pattern, and it's actually called the Grand Tapestry pattern. Grand Tapestry pattern in the sense that the squares are actually quite large square patterning from different styles of tapestry patterns, whereas something as the 15202, which is the extra thin, has the petite patterning, which are smaller patterning squares for the dial background. Besides that, very simple AP logo at the 12 o'clock position with the Audemars Piguet name right underneath that. The automatic as reference to the movement being a self-winding automatic movement, and the date window at the 3 o'clock position. Okay, and that's all behind a nice glare-proofed sapphire crystal, scratch resistant, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, moving on to the bezel now. The bezel, very beautiful, very beautiful satin finish bezel, being contrasted by the hexagonal screws. As you can see, nice high polished hexagonal screws. The beautiful craftsmanship of keeping those screws all in line, in order, so it doesn't seem out of place. But also pairs very nicely with the edge of the bezel. As you can see, the edge of the bezel nicely high polished throughout. And that actually pairs very nicely with those hexagonal screws, in the sense that if the whole bezel was just a simple sand finish, it'd be a little bit boring, so to say. But having those little sparks of high polish on just the front facing of the bezel with the high polish all around it really makes it an eye catcher and just very generally pleasing to look at. That satin finish on the bezel is matched with the lugs of the case. As you can see, the case is made out of that satin finish stainless steel, but also a small sliver trimming of high polish on the lugs of the case as well, and on the bottom of the lugs. That actually goes throughout the bracelet as well. You can see that nice high polish on the edges of all of it. The case size of this watch is a 41mm case size, so from my index finger to my thumb here, 41mm in diameter. The thickness of the watch, we're looking at a 10mm thickness on the watch. So rather not too large, but not too small either. It's just kind of a just right proportion. And you'll definitely feel that just right proportion once this watch is on your wrist. It won't feel too heavy, it won't feel too light. It has a nice presence on the wrist as well. We have the AP name on the AP logo rather on the crown itself. That sort of hexagonal feel on the crown as well helps with nice gripping of it, as it is a screw down crown, so you can grip that crown very easily, very nicely. Unscrews counterclockwise as shown to the standard position. The standard position is where you can wind the watch. About 15 to 20 winds is all you need to get it running from a dead stop once more. A simple tugging of the crown will allow you to adjust the date instantaneously at the 3 o'clock position. As you can see, you can just shuffle through those dates very easily, very quickly. And of course, in the final position, allows you to set the time however you like. Of course, this will stop the second hand or the hacking movement, and that allows for precise time settings, such as to an atomic clock online. You can set it down to the exact seconds. Pressing the crown in once more, you can see the second hand starts once again, and always make sure screw the crown nice and tight against the case, as it keeps this watch water resistance for 50 meters or 166 feet. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the bracelet now. Very beautiful stainless steel bracelet, nice tapering from the larger portion of the lugs down into the bracelet, goes nice and thin, and follows the same pattern to the other side where it tapers back up to that portion of the lug once more. Beautiful sort of linking look to each link, and that all stops here at the symmetric of the clasp. As you can see, very beautiful clasp stopped by the AP logo here. Two pushers that will open up this deployment as a butterfly deployment. As you can see, opens up from both sides. The AP name logo, one upside down, one right side up. Nice brush steel once more, and I'll show you that deployment once again. Closed up, as you can see, nice continuous pattern hidden right behind that bracelet, and once again opens up. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this up. And with that said, let's go ahead and move on to the movement now. So the movement is a self-winding mechanical movement, as automatic movement, as I've said previously, with the automatic being labeled at the 6 o'clock position on the dial of the watch. And the movement can actually be seen from the back of the case back, as has a that same glare proof sapphire crystal on the case back as well, calling this a sort of exhibition case back. You can see that same sort of patterning of that hexagonal, or rather octagonal shape of the case, with the hexagonal screws on the back as well, sand finish, nice high polish on the hexagonal screws. We can see the movement from in here, and I do apologize about the plastics over the case, but that is part of the AP being brand new. You can see the gold rotor, absolutely beautiful gold rotor, that's from that 3120 movement. And let's see here, it is a movement made out of 280 different parts, about 40 different jewels. Has the functions of the hour, minute, seconds hand, and the date, as I've shown you with the crown function of being able to adjust the date instantaneously and the stopping of that seconds hand. The power reserve of this watch is a 40-hour power reserve. And once again, this is a caliber 3120 movement. 3120 movement, and I do apologize, I've actually made a mistake on the power reserve. It's actually a 60-hour power reserve. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you this watch on my wrist now. Let's go ahead and open up the deployment once more, that butterfly opening style. Top first, bottom next. And look at that bracelet, absolutely gorgeous bracelet. That continuous pattern looks very beautiful. Like I said previously, the face is absolutely gorgeous because it's not just one solid satin finish of just the bezel being satin finish and just having satin finish throughout. No, the high polish really does add to the face of the watch, and you can see it. It shines very nicely. It makes it very eye-catching and pleasing to look at. The thickness of the watch, 10 millimeters, as I've said, doesn't sit too high on the wrist, but definitely still has a nice hearty weight to it, so it doesn't feel like the watch disappears if it was too light or too heavy that your wrist will feel so fatigued wearing this around all day. This is a very, very beautiful, nice everyday wear watch that you can take out on any occasion. Blue and steel is not a very hard color, not very hard color to match. You can match with your suits very nicely, very beautiful, or even just casual wear. It looks very gorgeous on your wrist. Okay, so if you're interested in this model or any other model for the lowest possible price, check out our website at JazTime.com. We offer a 1-year warranty, and if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at JazTime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.